Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. As you guys can see from the title of this video, this is a subscriber story time. Before we get into it, I got a couple of things to say. I love subscriber story time. I love hearing you guys' story. I love giving you guys advice. I love joking with y'all. But some of you guys are taking the fun out of the subscriber story time. I'm just gonna be completely honest. If I read your story and as I'm getting into the story, I begin to see that the story is a little bit too graphic for YouTube, I am going to stop it and let you know, hey, I can't continue this story. And it's not just you, it's also other people that might want to send a story in that's similar to yours or might have to contain the same graphic details. It also lets other people that are the viewers know, if you have a story like this, you cannot send this story in. As much as I like to read all of you guys' story times, YouTube is very sensitive. It takes nothing for them to just demonetize or give me a strike or say, and if you guys see stuff on my hands, I dyed this hair, y'all, so don't mind it. See me say, hey, I can't read this story time, this and that. That's most likely why. Number two, I am not in control of what anybody in the comment section feels about your story time. If the people in the comment section feel like your story time, that you were wrong in the story and the person that you made the story time about was the right one, and they tell you that, you cannot get mad. Number three, if you cannot handle constructive criticism from me, do not submit a story. I've said this so many times. I've said this so many freaking times, and I'm getting sick and tired of repeating myself. If you cannot handle constructive criticism, do not submit a story. I am not going to sit up here and tell you that what you're doing is right when what you're doing is completely wrong. I will be a bad person if I was just appealing to you guys just to appeal to y'all. I don't know why I have to keep repeating this in my story times. Y'all know I like to joke. When I tell y'all story times about my trauma, I joke. So what makes y'all think that I'm not gonna joke while reading your story time? It's not coming from a judgmental manner. As soon as I turn off the camera, my brain completely forgets about the story times that you guys submitted. Like completely, it completely forgets. If I was a judgmental person, I will feel some type of way even when the cameras are off. I will still be thinking about you. Like, it's not that, honey. It's literally just me giving you advice because I see you guys as friends, just like how y'all see me as friends. If you do not like the advice that I give you, comment on the same email that I gave you guys to submit a story time to and argue with me in that said email. Like, what do you want me to do? You know what I mean? And I had to block a couple of people that submitted a story time through email because they write like a follow-up email and try to like attack me, talking about, I didn't like how you did this. This one girl, she wrote a long email talking about that I am so distasteful because I stopped her story time. I don't really remember why I stopped it, but I stopped her story time. And she said, I mean, if you wanted to stop the story time, you could have just deleted the footage. Number one, you guys know for a given fact that I be recording these videos at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Whatever I already read for 10, 15 minutes is going to go there. That's a waste of time reading your story time just to find out in the middle of your story time that I can no longer read it because it's too triggering to YouTube. And then I delete the whole footage. That's number one. And number two, like I previously stated, I put her video in there specifically. Now, let me say this before I continue. If I do read a story time like hers again, I think it has something to do with abuse. I think it has something to do with abuse from her man, I think. If I come across a story time like that again, I probably would just not read it if I see it at as the title. I probably just won't read it. But the reason why I included her story time in there was to also let other people know, whoever is trying to submit a story time like that, please don't submit it because it's just not going to get read anymore further notice. I don't understand what you don't get about that. I don't understand what you don't get about that. Now, I don't feel like I was mean when I said we can't read it. Number two, she got mad because I said, oh, that it was her fault for the reason why the guy was acting like that. I never said that it was her fault for the reason why she got abused. She was fighting with another girl over this said man. I don't remember what was going on in the video, but she was blaming, I guess, the girl instead of blaming the man. And that's what I said, you know, it's your fault, because why are you blaming the girl? Like, you know what I mean? And even somebody in the video, somebody in the comment section went and said, are you saying it's her fault for getting abused? And that, like, I was like, what are y'all talking about? Like, what are y'all talking about? And I had to even correct the person in the comment section and be like, no, I'm saying it's her fault because of XYZ. And then she brought it up in an email too and was like, and the fact that you would say that it's my fault for getting abused shows how you don't have no empathy for victims and you are not a good person. Like, she wrote a whole paragraph, and mind you, this is not the first time somebody's done this. That's why I'm addressing it, because y'all, like, I will block you. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I will block you. I don't care. I will block you. Like, it takes nothing for me to block you. I know on this stuff, not everybody's gonna like me, but what y'all not gonna do is y'all not gonna put bad connotations on me. I would never open up my mouth to say that a man putting his hands on a woman is the woman's fault. And I'm so sorry for making this stuff this long, but I have to address it because it's starting to piss me off. You guys are taking the fun out of subscriber story times, like, all jokes aside. Okay, okay, that's crazy. Okay. All right, this one is called Hairstylist Horror Story, and I really want to read this because if you guys know, I just got done making a hairstylist horror story, so I really want to read this. Hey, your story time inspired me to send you this story. I know it did. That's why I said I want to read it. I don't know why people say that they can deliver a service and not come through with it, be it at the worst times. But thank you for taking the time to read this experience. So this story happened last summer right before my birthday trip to Houston. Mind you, this is my Jordan year, so I wanted to look good as hell, and it was my first time going to Texas. Now, I'm not the type to switch up stylists because I don't like people playing in my hair. And the people who I get my services done by know me, and they personally do not miss. So I tried to book my appointment with my friend for small boho knotless braids, but she was not available whenever I needed it to get done. Mind you, she only charges $150 for that style. Everyone else in the city charges $300 plus. Now I'm on a deep dive and I do some research to find who had the best price. Nobody had anything cheaper than $300 until I ran into a girl that charged $140. I DM'd her to gather details from my appointment, and the first red flag was that she told me to get 9 packs of hair. 9! Since when do you need 9 packs of hair for boho? For small boho? 9? Unless she doing extra small, but I thought you said you want small. I'm confused. From my experience of getting small knotless braids, you only need 2 to 4 packs. Yeah, 9. Like, what is she doing? I'm actually very confused. What is she doing with 9 packs of hair? That's way too much hair. It's gonna be too heavy for your head. At this point, I should have just canceled and went to someone else, because buying, and that's another thing. I would have said, girl, 9 packs of hair for what? I would have not went to her. Like, that would have just already let me know she finna play in my hair. Because what do I need 9 packs of braided hair for? Do you not know how much money that is? Mind you, you say you wanted boho, so you also got to go spend money to go get your boho. And if you guys wear bohos, y'all know boho curls are not cheap at all. Like, what? Hell no. You gonna end up spending an arm and a leg. You might as well go to them stylists that do $300 plus that include the hair at this point. Because buying the braided hair and the boho was gonna add a good $85 to $100, but my desperation caused me to go through with the appointment. So after she tells me everything, I sent her the deposit and the appointment is locked in. Now here comes the morning of my appointment. I expected to be there for a while because I was getting small knotless braids, but not as long as I was there in real life. So I get to my appointment at 10 a.m. and I DM her, I'm here. A few minutes go by and she did not respond, and I don't see anyone opening the door. So I go to the front door and I ring the bell. Ring, ring, I'm here, open up. After 5 minutes of standing at the door looking stupid, she opens the door confused and asks me, why am I standing outside? What? This bitch was acting like she was talking to her mom. This bitch was acting like she was talking to her man. Like, what are we talking about? Bitch, I don't know you. You don't know me. Like, what are we talking about? What do you mean, why am I standing outside? Did she mean that you should have waited at your car? I'm confused. I don't have a key to this house. Am I supposed to teleport to the chair? So before I go inside, I asked her if my car is fine to be parked on the side like it was, and she said yes. Keep that noted. This got your car towed. Bro, I actually got tears in my eyes, bro. Tell me this girl did not get your car towed. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to laugh at you, but if this girl got your car towed, I'm gonna laugh. Like, oh my goodness. So we walk inside and I follow her to her hair room and I give her the hair and I sit down. Hate when stylists have uncomfortable chairs because it literally hurts my body after a while and it causes me to get irritated halfway through the service. Yes, yes. First of all, I'm tender-headed. I don't know about y'all, but I am tender-headed than a bitch. And then because I used to get perms a lot when I was a kid, I have like permanent scalp burns in different areas of my head. So like, it don't matter what, it don't matter if the stylist is not being like harsh when she's gripping my hair. Whenever like there's like I have like a big scalp burn right here. I think I have one right here. Like whenever those areas get touched, it stings. Like when I say stings, it's like I can't even describe the feeling. If you guys have permanent scalp burns from permed hair, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like it stings. Like it feels like somebody's like stabbing my scalp. And so that mixed with like being in a very uncomfortable chair will literally irritate the living daylights out of you. Like I feel like as hairstylists, especially if you're doing braiding services, make sure you have a comfortable chair for your client. Like especially if you're going to be having that client sit in that chair for all those hours, make sure you have a comfortable chair. Don't nobody want to come to a hair appointment and have to deal with that. Like don't nobody want to deal with that. The chair that she had was like a small island chair for the kitchen. Oh, no. Picture below. All right, I'm going to look at the end. I had nowhere to put my arms, and I'm a thick girly, so my leg fat is literally falling over. Oh, no. She gave you those, like, she had you sitting in those type of, like, bar chairs. Those chairs that you see at the bar. The chairs, them high-top bar chairs. What type of, those chairs are uncomfortable as hell. Like, me. After sitting in those bar chairs for more than 20 minutes, the back of my leg be like cut and everything. Those chairs are only made for like small, like when I say small, I'm talking about small, petite little girls. Those chairs are not made for anybody with thick thighs. Like those chairs are so uncomfortable. And she had you sitting in that chair for a hair appointment? Oh, she played, baby. She did not care. She picked the chair from her kitchen and said, "Here, damn." That's what she did. "Here, damn." So she gets started on my hair and I can feel her parting the back row for a few moments. I already know what type of appointment this was about to be because why are you taking 30 minutes to part the back of my hair? That should be the easy part. So as she's parting my hair, my senses start to go off and I can feel that she's not doing it correctly. As women, we know when people are playing in our heads. So I pulled can I use the restroom card? And she stops and tells me where the bathroom is. Look. I used to do that, like when I was a kid, like when I was a little baby, when I was like a little toddler, when I was a little youngin', I used to be like, excuse me, can I go to the restroom? And then I would look in the mirror and see what she doing and stuff like that. I don't even do that no more. Like all just aside, like if I feel like you playing in my head, I'm gonna ask for a mirror. I'm gonna ask for a mirror. Like how you said that you felt like she was playing with the parts and stuff. If I get an inkling feeling that she's in the back playing in my head, I'm gonna be like, can I see the mirror and can I see the back of my head? I need to see what's going on back there. Because what we're not gonna do is and you guys know how I feel about parts. Like, oh, I cannot even sit in your chair if your parts are not uniformed. If your parts are not equal, you're not gonna be putting big, gigantic ass parts in the back of my head so you can hurry up and get the service over with. And then when you get to the top, you do it correctly because you know that don't nobody look at the back. Like, no, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. So that would have pissed me off. Like, she would have had me pissed off. And she stops and she tells me where the bathroom is. And I'm looking at the braids that she has only done 2 rows in like 2 hours. And she's doing small parts with big ass jumbo braids. If I ask for small, the parts and the braids itself should match. Whoa. And you let her? You didn't say, why are these braids so big? That's why I said they be, bro. That's why I said, like, no, hers don't even make sense, though. No, hers don't even. That's why she used 9 packs of hair. She doesn't know the difference between small, medium, and jumbo. That's why she be running through 9 packs of hair for small braids, because she don't know what she doing. You can only imagine what type of braids she put on the people that want jumbo or large braids. This girl is playing. Like, this girl is playing. It was knotless braids, but this is what it was given, and it was supposed to be small. So I go back and I let her continue. If I would have made her start, she would have never finished. So time is going by. Oh, she's basically saying if she would have made her start over. Babe, I would have made her start over, okay? Betty, either I would have told her these are not small, these are large. They need to be way smaller. Or I just would have left. All jokes aside, I just would have been like, hey, I don't like my hair. I gotta go. Because it's no reason why it should be taking her 2 hours and 30 minutes. Or I think she said 2 or 3. I don't remember. To do a 2 rows. Like, she's playing, my guy. Like, she's actually playing in this in your head. And you're allowing her. Time is going by and it's 12 a.m. and I'm still sitting in the chair. So I take another bathroom break to see how far she is. And she literally is only halfway done. And then 2 a.m. came and she still wasn't even at the top of my head. And she took an eating break. You was an experiment. You was a guinea pig. That girl was practicing on your head. I promise you. That girl was practicing on your head. I promise you. And then 2 a.m. came. She wasn't at the top. Now it's 5 and I'm over the whole appointment. She's here watching TikToks with me on the phone. Watching Netflix with me on my iPad. She's not doing my hair right. My body hurts. I have a flight to catch at 2 p.m. that day. Oh my God. One thing about me, y'all, I never, like when I say never, y'all, I never book a hair appointment unless it's like, unless I'm booking like to get my, like a wig installed, that's different. But to get braids, I never book it the day before my flight. I never. And that's a word of advice for any girlies who are getting their hair done to go on a trip that is specifically getting braids. If you're getting a wig, you definitely want to book it the day before your flight so the install can be very fresh. But if you are getting braids, do not book it the day before the flight. Anything can happen, y'all. Like, anything can go wrong. You don't want to do that to yourself. And honestly, you don't know how long these stylists be taking. You know what I mean? Like, look at her. Like, now she not gonna get no sleep. But honestly, I don't really sleep before my flights, to be honest. I don't sleep before my flights. But what if she had like a couple of errands to run before her flight? This girl having her in this chair till 5 a.m. is like making it difficult for her to be able to run errands even if she needed to, you know? I've been here since 10 a.m. Whoa. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 19 hours? Just to not even do my hair correctly? Baby, you better than me. Cause you just better than me. I don't even know what to say about this. Like, 19 hours is crazy to not even get my hair correct. Chill. Got to the point where I told her, you braid halfway down and I will finish off the braid because I can braid pretty fast. And she also wasn't putting knots at the end, so the braids were coming apart. Oh my God. And I had to go back and knot all of them. So now it's 8 a.m. The sun is out and she's just now getting done. I've been at this girl's house for 22 hours. Let me say it again for the people in the back that's playing. For the people in the back that turn me on and go clean up. She was in her chair for 22 hours. I don't even know what I don't even know what the She dips my hair and stuff and she wants to take pictures. What? Bitch, get that camera out my face. That camera out my damn face. What the fuck you talking about? Take pictures. Ain't shit to take pictures of. This is a disappointment. I'm highly disappointed. I would have said no pictures. No pictures, please. Paparazzi, no pictures. Like, what? 22 hours? Nigga, this is diabolical. Whew. Woo! And it's actually crazy because you never really know that these stylists do these type of things until you sit in their chair. You can go through a stylist page, you can look at their hair, you can look at how good their work is, and you just never really know what's really going on until you sit in the chair and you have your own personal experience. Like, they can actually be good. Their shit can look like Instagram, like how it looks on Instagram, but they can be unprofessional, or they could take forever to do it, or it's just always something. Like, I don't know, I don't think I've ever went to like a braiding appointment and like got completely good services, except for my mom. My mom had a friend who used to braid my hair when I was a kid. Not even a kid, when I was in high school and middle school, like ending of middle school, all high school, she braided my hair and she always did good on my hair. My braids were always cute whenever I got them done by her. And yeah, I never had issues with her, but it's very rare. And then on top of that, that was my mom's friend. Like, that wasn't even like a hair, well, she is a hairstylist. She met my mom. My mom met her at a salon, like at another salon, and then they became like actual friends. So yeah, but like other than that, like I just never have like completely good experience when I go get my hair braided. Like, it's never just always good, like, I swear. Because now I have to go back home and rush and go get ready for the airport so I do not miss my flight. And I also had to cancel my nail appointment. That's what I'm saying. Like, I knew it. And for the people who's like, dang, this girl keeps pausing this story time, I have so much to say. I knew it, because we as girlies, like, that's why I said, do not get your hair braided the day before your trip. Do not do that. That is like, that's so not it. Like, something's gonna happen, I promise. And I know us, like, we like to do last minute things, especially if our flight is at 2 p.m 3 p.m 4. If we got them like daytime type of flights, I love going to get like last little miscellaneous items from the store, or like even sometimes my friends go get their lashes done in the morning. Like, but look at what she's doing. She didn't, and not like, you couldn't even get your nails done. Like, I would be so heated, y'all. Like, one thing about me, like, y'all know, well, when y'all first subscribed to my channel, you guys know I was a nail fiend, but like, I kind of stepped out of the nail fiend type of, you know, propaganda. Y'all know, when it's time for a trip, I'm gonna have my nails on. When it's a good event, I'm gonna have my nails on. Like, I would have been pissed. I would have been so pissed, y'all. I would have been so freaking pissed. So then I say my goodbyes or whatever, and I walk outside to the parking with a parking ticket warning saying that I cannot park there. Okay, at least you didn't get your shit towed, because girl, I thought you got your shit and I thought you got your shit towed. I'm not gonna hold you. She told me that I could park there whenever. Long story short, pay the extra bread for the braids. Let me know how you feel when you're done. Girl, you didn't even need to show me a picture of the chair. I know the exact chair that she had you sitting in. It is not small. Oh my goodness. I wish I could show you guys what I'm looking at, but she never gave me permission to do that, so I can't do that. But I'm gonna put, y'all, fuck that. I'm gonna put a picture right here, not of her, this is not of her, but I'm gonna put a picture of how her braids look like. I'm not exaggerating. I'm gonna find a picture on Google and I'm gonna put it of how her braids look like. That girl is diabolical, y'all. Like, that girl is actually very diabolical. Helping this young lady is that she's gorgeous. Like, she's a gorgeous girl. She's one of those girls where she can rock any hairstyle. So she looks good. But these braids are jumbo. Like, these are big, big braids. I would have not paid her. I would have said, this is not small. Like, y'all, sorry, y'all. My camera died. But if you would like to submit a story time, my email is in the description box down below. My email is in the description box to submit a story time. Not to curse me out, y'all. I can't with y'all. And honestly, because I'm done. I'm only reading one story today. But guys, I am not judging you. I don't know how many times I have to keep repeating myself. I feel like this is the last time I'm going to repeat myself. Whoever wants to still feel like I'm judging somebody or I'm judging them, that's just what they're gonna have to think in their head. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that I am not judging none of y'all. You guys have watched my videos. You guys know I have done my dirt. You guys know that I have done my tomfoolery when it has came to man, when it has came to friends, when it has came to the way I acted in high school. You guys know I have done my dirt. You guys know I have done my tomfoolery. I literally put all my shit on a platter for you guys. I tell all my not all my business, but I tell majority of my like past business. I have told you guys. I've told you guys the good, the bad, the ugly. You guys have watched the Legion series. You guys seen what type of nut job I was when I was dating that guy. I got the backlash. I got the criticism from you guys. The people who love me, the people who watch all my videos could not stand that series. Some people who watch me and claim that they love me unsubscribed from me because they felt like I was not, you know, using my intelligence when it came to dating that boy. And even though I felt some type of way and I was like a little sad, I knew deep down inside that everything that everyone was saying, not everything, some things people was just talking anyhow, but most of the things that people were saying to me was the truth, and it was constructive criticism. So I'm not going to read you guys' story times, especially dealing with y'all guys, and judge y'all. But at the same time, just like how you guys gave me criticism when I tell these stories about these guys, I'm going to do the same thing. Like, I don't understand why you guys think y'all are exempt from constructive criticism. Like, y'all, I love y'all. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all in the next subscriber story time. Bye, y'all.